Welcome to the Shortwave Radio channel and talking about QSLs. This one is special for several reasons. First of all, this one was a tough one for me to get. It was usually weak, very difficult to get. And of course, these are some of the exotic tropical band stations and so on. What was interesting and what this card particularly reminds me of the past of shortwave is how you had kind of here in Montreal on the East Coast, we had two periods for the African stations. Typically late afternoon, early evening, when all the African stations would start, coming in from Africa. And then they would slowly shut down because most of them would shut down at their local midnight-ish hour. So we would have African stations in the late afternoon. They would shut down and slowly be replaced by, of course, Central South America stations on a tropical band. But there was a second time that we would, of course, and that made me actually stay up late so many times. You wanted to hear the sign-on of those African stations on the tropical bands. And the Lesotho National Broadcasting is one of them, the Voice of Lesotho, which has a different name today, I believe. It is one of those that, made me want to get up. And, of course, if you look here at time 04:33 in month of June, that's midnight 30. And so I would stay up and try to get the station if possible. And you can see here they were on 4,800 kHz, 4800. Once again, enjoying what was very low noise back in the day that I miss terribly. It's until you have problems like that you really miss the past of when you didn't. When I see this card from June 10th, 1996, where I would live before, and it's like, wow, okay, yeah, really, pretty crazy. So 0433, there was a sign-on at the station and so on, made a reception report. June 10th, 1996. That particular year of 1996, I remember that in the month of June, I was actually enjoying a summer vacation that would last a few months. 1996 is a year when I left a job that was kind of boring and I had a lot of money that I've put in the bank. So, no debt, lots of money in the bank I had enough to, probably live for like 7 or 8 months paying the rent and everything and still enjoy life. And, I was thinking, let's enjoy the summer. I'm tired of, the job I have. I'm going to enjoy the summer. I got the money for it. And you know what? In September, October, I'll start looking at what's out there to work. And those usually were very radio-ish moments. I remember that when I would, I had a couple of summers like that, and those summers were very radio intense. It was like, let's enjoy what I want to enjoy. Life, having fun, going out, going to see movies, listening to radio. Just taking it easy because, as we all know, life isn't always taking it easy. And I knew that, I would start a new job, and that meant that for the next years to come after that, it would be difficult to have time for anything. And, and I was still searching pretty much what I wanted, and was a very different person that would not have done videos or live shows. So this card has that special stamp on it for me. The times when we would listen to African stations. And of course, it's one of those cards that definitely is unique, and happy to have this. And, up to the 90s, there are still a lot of African stations on the air. And like I say in many of my videos and in the live shows, a lot of them left not because they wanted to leave. They just left because the transmitters broke down, and most of them didn't have any money to fix them. And a lot of the transmitters were old transmitters. So, of course, when they would break down, there were no parts to fix it. So I hope you enjoyed this series on QSL cards. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.